Welcome viewer, welcome to our perspective. Here's a breaking news. Yes, news from Manipur. Total public curfew was imposed and mobile internet services were snapped in Manipur over violence during a tribal agitation on Wednesday, news agency PTI reported. According to the ENI report, a mob also vandalized houses in the violence-hit district. The district administration imposed total public curfew, prohibiting the movement of any person outside their respective residence with immediate effect. Violence broke out during tribal solidarity march called by all tribal student union Manipur in Torbung area of Churachandpur district to protest the demand of non-tribal Metis who dominate the Impol Valley. For scheduled tribe status, thousands of agitators took part in the rally, during which violence between tribals and non-tribals was reported in Torbung area, a senior police officer said. Police fired several rounds of tear gas shells to control the mob, the officer said. The situation remains tense, but many agitators have started returning to their homes in different parts of the hills, said. Agitated youths were seen gathering in Churachandpur in Impol West district and Soebam Laiki in Impol East in the valley, calling for retaliation, but heavy police deployment has been ensured and the non-tribal agitators have been asked to return to their homes. The official said, in view of the situation, curfew has been imposed in non-tribal dominated Impol West, Kakching, Thawal, Jiribam and Bishnupur districts and tribal dominated Churachandpur, Kangpokpi and Tengonapal district. Mobile internet services were suspended across the state for 5 days with immediate effect, but broadband services were operational to thwart the design and activities of anti-national and anti-social elements and to maintain peace and communal harmony and to prevent loss of life or danger to public and private property. It have become necessary to take adequate measures to maintain law and order in public interest by stopping the spread of misinformation and false rumors through various social platforms such as WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter on phone, and order issued by Commissioner Home H. Gyan Prakash said. The order is being passed ex parte in view of the emergent situation and shall be in force for the next 5 days with immediate effect, said. Separate orders declaring curfew were issued by the administration of the 8 districts. The ATSEOM had called for the march in all the 10 hill districts in the state to oppose moves for inclusion of the majority Meitei community in the ST category. Lawmakers of the valley have earlier openly endorsed the demand by some Meitei organization for ST status for the majority community in Manipur, alarming communities who figure in the scheduled tribe list. The Meiteis, who make up 53% of the state's population, inhabit the valley, which accounts for about a tenth of the former princely state's land area. They claim they are facing problems in view of large-scale illegal immigration by Myanmaris and Bangladeshis. The hill districts, which account for much of the state's land mass, is inhabited mostly by tribals including the Nagas and Kukis and are protected from encroachment by various laws. Tribal villagers from remote areas came in buses and open trucks to nearest hill districts headquarters to attend the rallies. In Naga-dominated Senapati town, the district headquarters with the same name and located about 58 km from Impol, the local bodies forced total shutdown of markets and suspension of public transport from 10 am to 1 pm to ensure that a maximum number of demonstrators participate in the rally. Thousands of tribal who make up about 40% of the state's population joined the procession, waved placards and raised slogans opposing ST status for the Meitei community. Representatives of the Senapati District Students Association also met the Deputy Commissioner and appraised him of their concern. At Churachandpur, the second largest town in the state, people defined prohibitory orders and gathered at the public ground and took a rally till Tuibong. Prohibitory orders were clamped for an indefinite period in the town last week following violent protest against a drive to evict villagers from reserved forest areas. Security forces were rushed to the town from other parts of Manipur to control the situation after the vandalization of a venue where Chief Minister N. Biren Singh was scheduled to address a program. Similar rallies were also held at Tengonapal, Chandal, Kangopoki, Noni and Okorol were even school students who are seen among participants, police said. Meanwhile, counter blockade were put up in the Valley district, including in Sugnu, in Kakching district, in support of granting ST status to Metis. Protesters shouted slogans demanding ST status for the majority community as well as the protection of reserved and protected forest. The Scheduled Tribe Demand Committee, Manipur, which in spearheading the movement for the inclusion of the Metis in the ST category, said the demand is being made not merely for reservation in the jobs, educational institution and tax relief, but more to protect our ancestral land, culture and identity, which they claimed was being threatened by illegal migration from Myanmar, Bangladesh and by people from outside the state. Benaz report, Fosak TV.